Well, folks, we're going to go out and go cut our third cutting of hay. Today is August 2nd, I think. And we got a little shot of rain earlier this week, but otherwise it's not raining 2.5 weeks now. So it's been a little dry. But let's get this Moco hooked up and then let's start cutting some alfalfa. We're going here along our one bean field by our road. It looks pretty good. These are our enlist beans here. And those are planted on 20s. We hired the 20-inch rows done. We get hired. We only have one planter. And then my 30s are done with our planters you saw earlier. I'll link that video. We're just cruising right now doing 8 miles an hour or so. This side of the field's pretty rough though. I won't film too much. I'll probably pick up the camera more when I get the end rows done, because there's a lot more swinging and flipping around and not a lot of straight back and forth. It's a lot more paying attention. But I just want to show you one of our bean fields. It was alfalfa last year. There wasn't hardly any weed pressure except for some alfalfa. Oh, there's a hole in here somewhere. There it is. Oh, that did a hole too. I'm going to put the camera down because there's a lot of holes right here. Looks like the neighbors are getting some fungicide done on their corn and maybe some insecticide. Around here, we're starting to use helicopters more than planes. Unless the product that we're putting on requires a plane, so something over 3 gallons an acre. Majority of the products that get put on are about that 3 gallon mark, which allows us to also use a drone in situations where there aren't, or where there's a feedlot. Or any other animals. They get spooked by planes and helicopters. But those guys also did our corn. So from that line here and then a field way over there. It doesn't take them very long and they can land right on top of their, they bring a truck out there and then they can land right on top. They only weigh about 1,500 pounds. They'll hold about 100, 150 gallons depending on how big they are. But they're pretty cool to watch. So this is what we're cutting. We're cutting alfalfa. And the way you tell is when they start flowering like this. They get little pink and purple flowers on them. And then that's the time to cut. This is third cutting. It's not super stocky, but it's not full of leaves either. What are you? There's a bean leaf beetle right there. So I also can kind of see on our mower itself that it's full of what looks like aphids. So more than likely we get done with this pass, or this cutting, we'll go back. Yep, those are all aphids. And it's all the way across the head. I wouldn't say it's normal, but that's how nature works. Oh, they're all over me too. as a farmer, you don't want that, but it's hard to combat that fighting nature. So we'll probably spray an insecticide after this cutting. Then I'll bring a trike floater, one of those Rogator or Terragators, and put an insecticide down. Well, folks, you can see through my plastered, dusty window. That takes care of that. It is 7:43, and it took me a little over 2.5 hours. So, I don't have much else. I'm just gonna blow this off, and I want to check some of the blades. They just weren't cutting as sharp as I wanted them to be, but they've also cut about 75 acres worth, so that doesn't surprise me. But hope you guys enjoyed this one, and we'll see you in the next one.